Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ski. Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy SB High Star. We here on the HTG podcast where anything goes. Who we got in the building?
Yo, man, you already know it's your boy Cash out. We live, we lit, and we living. What's up, world? How y'all doing today?
What's good? What's good?
Chilling, brother. Chilling.
We were here trying to figure out
It's your girl, HTG. You know, Walking Cocktails. You can reach me on Jasmine, that is 88, and also Walking Cocktails on Facebook.
Get you one of them cocktails that walk, my boy.
Yeah, all day, all shout out Jazzy J.
Yeah, you got the legs on it.
You know it.
Yeah.
I'm so done.
With it. Who else we got in the building?
I just had a whole brain fart.
Yeah.
Mary Mac. You can follow me on all social media platforms, XO Mary Mac, no C in the Mac. If you want to come on my podcast, XO Mary Mac, no C in the Mac at gmail.com. And if you want to come on the Anything Goes podcast,
You know, holla at your boy SB High Star. That's HTG Podcast on YouTube, HTG Podcast on Instagram, SB High Star on Facebook, SB High Star on Instagram, SB Visions on Twitter and on Snapchat. But you know, I don't really fuck with all that shit.
You pull up on the 30.
Oh, you pull up on the 8 p.m.
Yeah, about 8.
You know what I'm saying?
30 if you want to be nice.
You know what I'm saying? Street Capital Studios.
Punctual.
Punctual on time.
me and Scoop been here since what, like 5?
5? Yeah, we've been here since 5.
I got here about 7:30.
Yeah, you know.
Scoop was in here helping me make studio props.
Yeah, all day. Yeah, we got it. Hey, Valentine's Day shoot is coming up. Y'all make sure y'all get with Mary Matt. Yeah, so Mary Matt, book her. Hey, tasty candies on the way.
Tasty candies.
It can be for kids or it can be for adults. Either way you want it. You know what I'm saying? You did. Y'all already know what time it is. But look, we on the HTG podcast where anything goes. We got 5 rules on this podcast. First rule is to be yourself. Second rule is to have fun. And rule 3, 4, 5 is drink. And I'm drinking tonight. My boy, I'm back in town. Shots up. Yep. Let's go. Hey, shout out DJ T Hustle, you know what I'm saying? Had to take that flight to Miami tonight, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to get him on a later date. Hey, shout out to my boy. What's his name?
Oh, no.
Oh, Joe. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Shout out to my boy Joe, you know what I'm saying? He supposed to be pulling up later. Shout out to my girl Killer KJ, supposed to be pulling up later. Shout out to my boy AD, you know what I'm saying? One shout out to Gorgeous Red, I Deleted It, Bob Marley, Dirty Diana. High Life, you know what I'm saying? Whole gang shit. But you know, we on the HTG podcast. We back. You feel me? It's been a minute and we back. We live. We on IG. Make sure y'all tune in. If y'all want to holler at somebody, make sure y'all holler at SO Mary Matt, holler at Jazz, because I cannot respond to any of y'all things that's going on. But look, we here. I sent y'all a text. How everybody been doing? I just need to know how everybody doing. I've been going out of town.
Great.
How y'all doing?
I'm great. I think life's going pretty sweet.
Life going sweet. Mental? How y'all mental going?
Mentally, I'm pretty good. You know, I tapped in with my therapist today, so you know, I'm good.
Jazz?
Mentally, I'm good as well. I've been doing this thing a while. I've been focusing on me.
Yeah.
Removing a lot of stuff around me. Just chilling, observing it, going in.
Putting self first.
That's
Hey,
right.
pull your mic closer to you. Yeah. Oh, not it. Pull the whole thing. Yeah.
You know,
you
you
good.
gotta scoot up.
Oh yeah, you good.
Or
Oh, she good money. You good money.
Ooh, why is this table so heavy?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Putting self first. I like your hairdo.
Thank you.
Y'all like your
Give
hairdo?
me TLC vibe.
Yeah.
Well, tell a friend.
I'm done. I'm so done.
What is
Hey, shout out to Miss Miller.
I did an art show last Saturday. Shout out to Frankie Gumby, y'all. He's a great artist. He did body art paint in Charlotte, and I was bartending for his show, and I was because I know he kind of got this different vibe. It's kind of, you know, weird and unique. I was like, this a hairstyle is kind of dope, you know, that would fit my face. So let me do some dancing nice. Then the girl that was doing, I really supposed to have been to nuts up here. She was like, Jazz, you know, you want so different, you want to try 2 braids in the front. I said, go for it. Damn, I pretty cute. I was like, okay, different.
I fuck with it.
Yeah, I'm digging it. It's hard to sleep.
See, that's what I wanted to ask you. Like, how
yeah.
are you sleeping? Like, does your neck
On your stomach?
Honestly,
You gotta sleep like this.
Yeah, what was that Friday?
Yeah.
I be retwisting because I don't be with that. But it's still uncomfortable even with me if I just try to lay on it, it's uncomfortable.
Oh, you just lay on your stomach.
Huh?
You just lay on your stomach.
Even if I'm laying on my stomach, if I got my head to the side, like I'm still like.
You gotta lay like this.
They say it's the best way when you lay on your stomach, girl.
Yeah, whatever you saying. That's how you be giving it to a kid. All that stuff. Lay flat. Lay on flat.
That's the only time they really want you to. You know what I'm saying? I get all
I'm done.
But
I'm done.
I guess I can say your mental good right now.
Oh, yeah, I feel
Hey, shout out to my boy Cash Out, man. If y'all need the HTG merch, man, make sure y'all holler at us. We on standby. We get it for you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but we on the hey, Jazz, keep your tongue in your mouth. I seen you was over here talking. You had your tongue out. You're like, keep it in your mouth. Keep it in your mouth tonight. We staying focused tonight. We staying focused tonight.
Shout out to Coop City and Al Toon.
Yeah.
Be tap in today's session this weekend.
Hey, shout out to my boy Cool
What is
City.
it right there too?
Yeah.
It's about to drop. You ready for that?
Yeah, make sure you, hey, shout out my boy
He
Cool
got
City.
He got a lot of artists that he brought together.
Always.
And I really told him I was mad because I don't think he know eyes. You get what I'm saying? I just thought that it would have been that I mean, like, for real though.
You talking about eyes? I'm trying to get on the track too.
We should make a track.
Yeah.
We should make like a theme, like an opener.
Yo, it's your boy Cash.
Hey, Mary Mac.
With your girl Jazz. Mary Mac.
Y'all gonna leave my butt alone.
And Scoop be so blessed. Yeah, let's go. Let's do that. I'm with that.
It ain't nothing wrong with my booty, but it's just when I gain weight, it goes all to my butt and my hips.
Stand up. Let me see it one time.
Y'all want me to let them see it
Go ahead.
one time?
Stand up one time. Hold on.
Because y'all really up there sleeping on our cast, but they got fatties.
You can show me. Go ahead, stand up. They want to see it.
No, it's okay.
She not about to know it's
Those
okay.
that know me though.
Hey, look though, that's the womanly thing to do. I appreciate that y'all didn't stand up.
Not me. I didn't appreciate it. I didn't appreciate it. Hey.
You didn't appreciate it?
Hey,
look. Bend over.
Bend over. Show it out.
We
need to go viral. Hey, for the 23.
Somebody at the bottom.
He's always using me to go viral.
For the 23. What they say? They say,
I want to be on the show.
Oh yeah, pull up. Hey, hit me up in the DM. SB High Star.
Pull up, man.
We record every Thursday 8 p.m. Hit me up. We can pull up.
We ain't showing no butt, so don't even. If that's what you want to come on here for, that ain't what we do. Okay.
Listen,
they ain't pimping us out.
That's a dude.
Yeah.
Listen, my boy, check me out. They ain't got to show no butt. It's all there.
Stop it.
Catch in the boots. You feel me?
Nah.
Catch her in the boots and catch her with the bed 2 knots. It's a party.
No, party. You don't sell us like that.
It's a party.
Nah, they selling us.
Hey,
How many cast members are y'all? Don't answer that. Don't answer.
Hey, listen, man. Just want to let y'all know we brought to you by Street Capital and Veloid. You feel me? Veloid Clothing, Street Cap. Shout out my boy CEO J. Shout out to Major. Shout out to D Glory. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Artist. Shout out to my boy OZ Oz the God. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's going down real major on the HTG podcast. I want to shout. Hey, listen. Before we get to all our bullshit, I want to shout out all the other podcasts in the upstate, mid, and the lower state. It's all love. We all family.
Love, man. We appreciate everybody that's striving to be the best that they can.
And while
trying to perfect their craft.
I'm taking my shots tonight. It's gonna be a good night tonight. So
I hate when you get like this, y'all.
It's been.
We taking baby shots.
Y'all.
Yes,
now he taking baby shots. He like.
He been taking baby shots all night.
He like 10.
So that's only like 5. If we doing baby shots, we done took 5.
So yeah, we about 5 shots in.
Says the person that don't never want to go 2 shots in.
Never.
I feel like you in my business right now. I feel like you are in my business.
We've been in your business all night.
You really have.
Yeah, but see, I ain't went out with you yet, though, so I'm pretty sure if you
No,
go
I
out,
can drink though. I love to drink. I can
Mary,
drink.
she's always. I'll take a water bottle. I can see you, you know what I mean, turn up, but you have to get home.
I got juice tonight.
I got a bone to pick with you, but not really with you. It's with y'all. It's with somebody, but shout out to you, baby. Shout out to your blessing.
Hit that bone,
it is
man.
what it is. Nah, we ain't gonna do that on HTG. We ain't gonna do that. That's a
I
little
mean, it's
too.
anything
You
going
flirt me.
Nah, we ain't gonna talk about that because she not here to
exploit me,
protect.
but
Hey,
you
shout out my boy. Come on in, Joe.
Huh?
Yeah, come on and sit in between these two other ladies.
Joe in the building.
That's what we do. Hey, you need a shot glass? You want a
Why
Hennessy?
would you do that?
Nah, come on in. Yeah, come on, sit right here. Yeah.
You gotta get you a little shot glass over there.
Yeah, it's a little shot cup over there. Right there on the little stand. Y'all ain't get you a little shot cup.
Like a model, boy. 2, 3, 4.
Look.
Like that, it is just like he can just go.
I took about later. I meant to talk about it earlier.
What was you trying to do?
Yeah, because
The shot cup. I got a Hennessy over here. You just get the shot cup. You just bring your shot cup.
I mean,
You just come sit between these two lovely ladies. I want you to introduce yourself to the people.
Hey, gals.
Hello, friend.
Slide on over here. Excuse me.
Go ahead and get in the middle. They got my boy Joe in the bill. Hey, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, my boy.
Yo, name Joe Carson. From Denmark, South Carolina, live in Greenville.
29042. Yeah, I already know it. Please, Denmark Tech finest.
You know about the DR, man.
Why you graduate?
I didn't graduate though, but I was
2008 graduate.
year and a half. I tried.
Appreciate it, my man.
You know the Staleys, Santana, Fee, yeah. Sade, Riviera, and they're my people.
Man, cut it out.
You know Pokey?
That's my girl. That's my classmate.
Pokey, that's my nigga. We got Denmark finest, boy. Listen.
We in the
Yeah, I used to work. I did McDonald's. Hey, you know the red 300. The manager from Denmark from McDonald's. She had the red 300. The dark skinned lady. The manager. Yeah, my nigga. You know Miss Faust.
I know all that.
You know Miss Faust. That where the boy he rest in peace.
Miss Nimmons.
They're my people.
What's her name? Miss Nimmons. You know Miss Nimmons?
Talking about the lady that was
Math teacher. She was a math teacher.
Nah, Miss Nimmons.
I don't think she was from Denmark.
Local though. She was from down there. She was dark skinned.
Miss the Delta, Miss English. No, not Miss E. The Delta. She had passed away a couple years ago. She had all the rental properties in Denmark. I can't remember her name though.
What was her husband's name?
I can't remember. But Denmark, South Carolina, 29042.
Yeah, man.
Bamberg, Denmark. You know what I'm saying?
Goes, baby.
Yeah, I already know.
You ain't tell them where they can follow you at.
Oh yeah, y'all can follow me at TonyStar_84 on Instagram. You can follow me also on Lock Loaded Bearded. That's my other platform on Instagram. Also, you can follow me on the Locker Room platform as well. That is my podcast that I'm getting going. So yeah.
Bet. See, we just shout out all the podcasts.
I want to take a Denmark shot.
Hold on.
Oh, if y'all give me a Denmark shot.
Here, pay your own trouble.
Oh yeah, I want a baby.
Everybody been taking baby shots, except for me, because you know I don't be drinking.
We represent.
See now.
Oh, this gonna be a good pack, Denmark, South Carolina, boy.
Oh yeah,
I'm done.
I ain't gonna call no more names out, but yeah, look.
Because you gave a lid.
A whole list.
Pokey! Why you know Pokey?
No, but
He
listen.
got real lit real fast, didn't he?
But like, also, real shit. Shout out my girl Pokey Ladovia, bro. She doing 28 Days of Hope for February, bro. Like, she got a real story to tell. You know what I'm saying? She on Instagram. I can't remember her Instagram, but if y'all know it, y'all make sure y'all go check out. She doing 28 Days of Hope. You know what I'm saying? Ladovia. Make sure you look out for her. You know what I'm saying? She was doing real big things out there, man.
Yeah,
For real.
strong woman.
Denmark.
Very strong woman.
Denmark and Joe.
Denmark, South Carolina. Shout out to Shakers.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shakers. Nisi, South Carolina, baby. Yeah.
Hold on, see now you going somewhere.
Yeah. Hey.
Now you going
Hey.
somewhere.
Listen, I'm a vet down there.
Wow.
I'm there.
Breland. You know Breland.
Yeah. Wait, that's my frat brother.
I forgot about nieces. I forgot about that.
Look,
I know Breland and I know his daddy. His daddy is my chapter brother. Breland's players at South Carolina State. Yeah,
Man, listen, man. That's
shout out to Trucker. Rest in peace, Trucker.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm down there. I'm with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah.
I ain't 8 years down there now. He 8 years.
Yeah, I've been down there. I went to Voorhees, graduated. Went to Claflin, graduated. Orangeburg, 29042, baby. You already said Denmark, South Carolina. Oh, we about to have a good podcast.
Oh, yeah, this
Mary Matt. Say Denmark,
He got his all right on.
Bet. Hey, man, so we got out the blue, you pull up. Tell what you got going on, man. Cause see, Mary was trying to tell me about you. I ain't know what's going on. Give us a breakdown.
I know a little bit of lies.
They say you be fucking all the hoes.
A lot of truths. So you can tell them
They say you got all the girls, but you know we ain't gonna talk about.
I didn't do that to you. I ain't take your business like that. I ain't do it like that.
Listen,
look at his nails, manicured.
There's a lot of rumors out there.
You see his nails?
Manicured.
Yeah.
Kill me.
A lot of rumors out there.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a rumor. That's a rumor now?
I'm
the gigolo of Greenville.
I don't know. I only know what we talking about.
Well, we gonna make some up. He is the man.
Now
man.
look, he done sold me and her to get more views.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Trying to get them to show their butt, but they ain't want to show it.
yeah.
But nah, bro, tell us a little bit about you, bro. You done pulled up, so we put you on the spot. Tell us about you.
Let's see. I mean, it's all about which angle y'all want to go.
Hey, we talk about where you from, what you got going on. Yeah, do that.
Go where you from, then we're gonna tackle the resume.
All right, so yeah, like I stated before, from Denmark, South Carolina. You know, consider myself a diamond in the rough. You know, if you ever been to the DO, you know what I'm saying? We call ourselves Dirty Island for a reason. You know what I mean? But you know, it developed great people you know, that really want to make something.
Correct.
I went to South Carolina State for my undergrad. Graduated with my electrical engineering technology degree. And I went to UNC Charlotte, got my master's in engineering management. What else is that? I pledged one of the greatest fraternities. You know.
Couldn't leave that one out, huh?
Divine now, you know, the Ice Cold Brothers.
I knew he was ice cold on school.
Look.
No, hey, listen.
That's how I love my brother.
I knew he was ice cold because when he came in with that. What's colder than being cool? Ice cold.
See, that's why you ain't pledged. He didn't know what he wanted to be. He didn't know if he wanted to be an alpha or a Q, so we had to look at it.
Man, cut it out, bro. Cut it out.
Nah. I'm leaving alone.
I got that Sigma Blue right now, though. Ain't no wrong to say, man.
Ain't no wrong to say. I appreciate that too.
Keep going, my brother. Keep going, my brother.
What else I got going on? I mean, yeah, I'm just a guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I try to do a lot for the community. Used to coach a football program up here called the Upstate Titans. Shout out to my man Tavakis Miller. He's the director of that program.
Shout out to him.
So I coached the kids for a few years. What else I've done? Mentor a lot of different programs. Transition Engineers is another program I'm working on. Basically, it's a program that's going to help kids transition from high school to college into the workforce in engineering. You know, coming from where I'm from, you know, we don't have many resources. And so my goal is to help children or kids or mentors, mentor kids to help them have a better life. You know what I mean?
Correct.
If you ever from Denmark, if you ever been down there, y'all know.
Tell them, get into it, though. Tell them the struggle.
Three red lights.
It is down there, though. Tell them how, opportunity.
Now you gotta take his glasses off for it.
They're out there. Because I don't think they know. You feel what I'm saying?
As, you know, as much as I can talk about DO when it comes to, like, you know, as hard as it is to live down there and the resources that we don't have, depletion and things and such, you know, we're family-oriented community. You know what I'm saying? We're real big on family. We're really big on, you know, how should I say it? Just really chilling. You know what I mean? Because we know that we all we got. You know what I'm saying? So it's like two things can happen. You can become the product of your environment, or you could be the product for your environment.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And so I chose the latter. So it's like, yo, let me just climb this thing. Let me be one of those ones, and let's just go from there. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, that's what I'm about. I'm all about enhancement, uplifting. I do hosting as well. So if you have any major events that's going on in the community, if you need a host or anything, I'm your guy.
Hey, Denmark Ola, man.
DO
29042. You got an ice cold, brother. Dogwood Festival. What you know about it?
Hey, man,
What do you know about Dogwood Festival?
You bring the best outfit out.
What do you know about that Chinese restaurant?
The best outfit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. You gonna bring the best.
That Chinese restaurant is
Not City
mad.
Trends for the best outfits, though.
Dogwood Festival, you gotta come out in your best.
The best.
City Trends, though?
Oh, see, I don't think I've been to that, though.
Don't try to play my shit. Don't try to play our little city trends.
You know what I mean?
You can go 30 minutes to Orangeburg, get your little Hibbits outfit, go to the little mall, come back down there fresh. We got a Subway. We got a McDonald's. We got a Hardee's. We got a Tootin's. Shout out to Tootin's.
What's Tootin's?
Chicken spot.
The best chicken.
Best chicken.
I
Hey,
know I
listen.
don't really do chicken like that.
That's all right then.
Yeah, and then we got 3 gas
They
stations.
went down there when I was down there.
And you go to Piggly Wiggly. Piggly Wiggly.
I want a Piggly Wiggly shirt.
Tootin's ain't never closed.
They ain't gonna never close.
I want a Piggly Wiggly shirt.
Yeah, we got Piggly Wiggly. Piggly Wiggly outlasted by low. That's how we doing it
Piggly
in Denmark,
Wiggly's still
South
around.
Carolina.
I want a shirt
Yeah, I'm
though.
just telling you.
Y'all see me on the
You want a little
podcast with a
you want a little
Piggly
Subway,
Wiggly
just go to
shirt.
Banbury. On a little Subway, go to Banbury. Voorhees Homecoming, Denmark Tech Homecoming, 2 of the best highlights besides
listen,
Dogwood
that's
Festival.
Voorhees Homecoming, when I was coming up, I
Yeah.
promise you, that was the place you had to be. Besides the Dogwood Festival, you had to be at Voorhees Homecoming.
Correct.
Because in the entire city, the surrounding cities, you know what I'm saying, the alumni, the step show, oh man,
Amazing.
come on, what are we talking about?
We've been slacking lately.
Well, definitely.
We gonna get it
This
back.
was when I was coming up.
We
We
can get it
we
back.
definitely put emphasis on when I was coming up.
Yeah, we can get it back. We can get it back
Yeah.
next year.
Okay, no, I'm glad you said that. Because let's tap into that. Why do you think HBCUs ain't, I mean,
What HBCUs
Well, now-
ain't?
no, I'm just saying that like black colleges, why do you think it's not is funded like it's supposed to be?
Because they're privately owned institutions.
Mm-hmm.
They don't
Private,
get
you
state. They don't get
funds.
state funded.
That's
Unless you're a state-funded school.
Go
Like-
into it,
like,
though. Go into it though.
so
Don't
Like
go into it.
Winston. Winston is a state funded school,
Mhm.
so they can operate
Killer.
because they got more money.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we do as a people to keep places like Voorhees College and stuff like that funded?
You
What do
gotta
we do?
donate. The alumni gotta give back. Like you gotta do your part.
That's the answer. You know,
Like,
so
alumni are not
sponsorships
giving it
and
back.
alumni, yeah.
Alumni.
So basically, community got to back,
Yeah.
help back the college to keep.
You got
Yeah,
first,
keep it afloat.
you got back to
Yeah.
college to keep it afloat. On top of that, when you're a private institution like Voorhees, you have to. First of all, so what the thing is, social media now is a big
I
thing.
like when you get into
So when the social media come, I remember when I was a freshman at Voorhees, right? It was a young guy. I had ran for freshman class president. I beat him out, right? It was a young guy there. So he started taking pictures of the dorms, blah, 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 this and that. Now Voorhees have revamped all their dorms. They got a new president. They've been putting everybody together. They're trying to put everything together at Voorhees so we can get more people there. Our enrollment is low, but it's growing each year, right? So now it's more about bringing the attention to the school to get them there. With the financial aid, a financial aid thing is a problem. Like you could have a D average, right? You could have came and got all the loans you want, right? Just have debt all over, right? But now you have to have a certain GPA for you to get those loans for your parents to even sign off on them, right? If I'm speaking correctly, I don't know if I'm speaking correctly, but like,
So hold on. So basically, you saying back then you didn't have to have a certain GPA?
nah, you go ahead and get your 50.
So it's about enrollment.
Get your
Like,
you get your
yeah.
$50,000 worth of debt, you can go to school. But
Yeah.
now it's like, why would we give you the money if you're gonna be in school for 7 years?
Okay, so was that based on you qualifying though? So you telling me there was accepting people that wasn't even?
No, I'm just saying and Voorhees, he keep calling. I don't know why he keep calling.
Oh,
But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we on live, Stop calling my phone. I don't have none of my phones, so just watch the live. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? When you apply for those student loans and things of that nature, right? They give you these loans based off you want to go to college. So now they're kind of putting your GPA into it. So like, let's say you get put on like a restriction. They're like, okay, you can't get this student loan until you bring your grades up. So if this person don't want to give you a student loan, you got to go get a private loan, maybe or something like that. And so with a private institution, you're only getting so many amounts of grants and stuff like that. But with a public or a state institution, you can get all these state grants. So you're gonna get the life. You don't get the you can get UNCF or you can get the SCOG or something like that. But like you may not be able to get certain grants or loans because it's a private institution. You got Denmark Tech right here across the fence. What I feel is, hey, we go to Denmark Tech for 2 years. Let's do a bridge program to go from Denmark Tech to Voorhees. But people might not want to be in Voorhees because you know the circumstances of Voorhees. You in the middle of nowhere. They want to go to South Carolina State. You got Claflin right now. You got Claflin. You got State, and then you got OC Tech. You know what I'm saying?
So
Now
you saying basically like all of them really need to bridge a gap.
yeah, they just need to bridge, just make a bridge program. But at the same time, you know, it's a lot of people that's not going to college now because a lot of people learn how to be entrepreneurs within this pandemic. I'm 18. I became a social media entrepreneur, promoting Fashion Nova, wigs on Amazon. Why do I need to go to college if I'm getting $5,000 a month? You get what I'm saying? So now the whole thing of going to college, you got to have a purpose to go to college, because at one point college got to figure out how to generate entrepreneurs and put it in their thing. Yeah, Joe, tap in on it.
Right,
You know what's up?
And you know, everything you said was 100%. Like, that's it. Ultimately, when it comes to college funding and the whole deal, if you're a student, you really can't do much about it. You know what I'm saying? You can voice your opinion, you can say how you feel, you can come together, sign these petitions or whatever. But if you want to get back, like you said, either you go through those 4 or 5 years, get your degree, give yourself another 5 to 10 years to really build up your resume, become that individual where you can actually give back, or you can do similar to what I've done. So basically, shout out to Dean Lewis, by the way. So
Dean Lewis.
of the college, his name was Dean Lewis at the time. And I was one of those eager individuals, like I said, I came from Denmark, so it's like, yo, this is my golden ticket. I got to make something out of this thing. This is it, you know? So going to college, I was eager. You know, I was like, yo, I got to be a part of everything on this campus. I got to be active. You got to see me. I got to see you. I got to figure out how can I utilize every resource that's out there in order to, number one, get through college. Because like I said, it's expensive. Especially, boy, he's been a private institution. It's going to be that much more expensive. But one thing that Dean Lewis told me that a lot of students don't get is that you have to understand that these colleges are here for you, and you're not primarily there for them. And how he explained it was college is a business. You know, so I want you, he was like, as long as you treat college like a job, you know, college will pay you versus you paying for college. And so what I was able to do, I was able to go to college after my freshman year. I was able to go to college on a full ride, not just scholarship, but grant money, you know, extended life scholarship.
What year you went?
06. So I started 06 and finished out spring.
So you was there when I was there?
At State?
Yeah,
He went to State.
He went to State,
Yeah, so
but you was there too, because you was over there.
I was able to utilize the funding that I was able to get from scholarships. And what they don't tell you also in financial aid is that there's a student budget and there's a tuition. Tuition is, okay, you gotta pay what? At the time, maybe $5,200 just for your tuition, room and board another $3,000, you know, food or whatever like that, kept you off at maybe what $7,000-8,000. There's still a student budget for you, meaning that for the whole year you can cap out at $20,000. I didn't know that my freshman year. And so me talking to Dean Lewis, shout out to Dean Lewis again, that's my guy. If it wasn't for that jewel, I wouldn't have been able to utilize college the way that I did. So I said, you know what, I have a brain, I'm gonna use this like a job. So I went out there, I got the highest GPA I can get. Freshman year I had a 3.8. Right? You know,
shout out.
That, and then it was like, okay, now you qualify. You qualify for all these different programs, all these different grants, the Pels, the transportation grant, you know what I'm saying, transportation scholarship, the Life Extended. Life Extended is basically you get additional $2,500 on top of your life scholarship. And so I'm getting all this money, my tuition's paid for. Now I got this surplus of money from all these different scholarships to where I can utilize as a refund. So I'm like, okay, I'm getting back between $5,000 to $8,000 per semester just to have in my pocket. What am I gonna do with this money? You know what I'm saying? I don't have any more loans. Now I can utilize this money to give me a car. You know what I'm saying? I can do whatever I want to do. I don't have any bills.
Stay off campus.
Right, stay
get
off
more
campus.
money.
This is the knowledge y'all that I wish I would have had when I was there.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Like, for real though.
Until somebody tell you.
Yeah, because I always used to wonder, like, dang, everybody getting refunds. I don't get nothing.
A lot of refunds are loan money too.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm like, everybody getting refund money, but come to find out, my mom was really paying out of, you know what I mean, pocket at the time. Even though I owe now, but she was paying out of pocket. I never understood that, though.
I did your whole fasting for you, bro.
Yeah, I know that.
I did your whole
And I told you, you need to have a 3.0 so you can get you a life scholarship.
Yeah, I know. I got 2.5, 2.4.
He said, I'm so disappointed. Look at the disappointment in his face right
His
now.
mom was mad at him when she had to come sign the loan papers.
That's that Parent Plus loan?
Yeah, she was like, I thought she said he was going to school for free. I was like, yeah, but he didn't get this GPA that he needed to get out this version. So,
and that's the name of the game of college.
Yeah.
Right? And people are like, well, Joe, you know, you were smart. No, I applied myself.
Correct.
Come on now. I mean, if you know anything about the Denmark school system, you maybe have 1 or 2 teachers that really cared about you.
Correct.
They didn't have all these different specialists coming in and teaching you how to pass the SAT. You know what I'm saying? They didn't teach you, you know, high level graded math. You know, you really have to apply yourself. You have to treat it like it's a job. If you don't get this, you don't eat. right? So you have to spend countless hours studying. You have to spend countless hours really learning something that you really don't care about.
Correct.
So once you get that, now you get the paper, you get the money.
Yeah.
They're gonna pay you to go to their school.
Correct. Because it's going into their bank account.
That's right. And as long as your GPA, when it's time for ABAT, SATS accreditation, it looks good on their resume. But look at these students that we got. They got this GPA XYZ. We send them abroad. We send them to this internship XYZ. So now you're making them look good, so they can stay accredited.
Yeah.
And that was the name of the game. And I utilized that from my sophomore year all the way to my super senior year. I call it super senior because I took that extra year I utilized it to get my mind in math. So it's like, okay, I got to get this if I want to be at this level of engineering for my career. And so if a lot of kids that went to school had this knowledge, I promise y'all, like,
that's true though.
We would have broke the bank when it came to college. Because even though people are like, okay, I can't learn this and the other, trust me. If somebody told you I'm gonna pay you between $5,000 to $8,000 per semester to have a certain GPA, you don't have to have a 4.0. Get the highest level GPA, keep growing, spend countless hours learning, and people think, well, I can't learn. Okay, this is my key about learning. You can learn everything as long as you remove the thing that causes your brain receptors not to receive the information.
Correct.
How do you do that? Eliminate sugars. Drink more water.
Get
more
we about to
sleep.
get in the bag. I like it.
Let's talk.
You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
That's what you have to do.
Let me pull him another
And
shot.
once you get there, it's like,
Give me a shot,
man,
cut.
we doing it.
Yeah.
He said we doing Henny again.
All right, bro. We getting it.
It's all about
But any college students that's out there, trust me, this is valuable information. You got my IG. You can follow me. We can have this conversation again.
You pass this to
I
him.
thought we was tapping the ball.
Oh, no.
She already tapped.
It's already open.
It's your turn to
This is
smack
valuable
the head.
information. I would love to have one-on-one consultations with any parent and or student that want to go to school and currently going through a struggle with paying for college. It's all about your resources. It's all about who you know on the campus, how well they know you, and how well they want you to be successful. You know, me utilizing the relationship I have with the dean, getting involved with the student support services program because that's a program.
Alpha 5.
Basically front line though. Basically front line. Being front line.
you
Down
gotta
to do
get yourself out
anything you need to. Down to meet who you need to meet.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
And once you get that, I mean, you're going to have so many people that you probably don't even think know you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh, I know that kid. I know that guy. You start going to those commencements ceremonies and things like that. You know, you start shaking hands with everybody that's on the panel and shaking your hand for you, roping you off and things like that. And then now they really, hey, I got this internship for you. Hey, come by my office the next day, or come talk to me next week, or X, Y, and Z. There were a lot of times I took on a lot of internships that had nothing to do with my major. Like, I'm an electrical engineer technology major. Why in the world I'm doing an internship about chemical engineering? You know, I know nothing about no chemistry. Granted, you know, it plays a part.
Bridge
Nothing
building,
about that.
bro.
Transportation. I know nothing about transportation, but I'm getting involved with it. Y'all paying me to do this? I'm going to do it. So yeah, I'm going to do this research project. Yes, I'm going to go do this presentation in Florida for you. Why not? I'm going to go to DC. I'm going to get a part of all these different programs. Opportunity. That's how you build your network. You know what I mean? And so, I mean, yeah.
Network. Network.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And so
Keep
now
going, my
it's
brother.
like, you have to put yourself in that position. And if you don't want to put yourself in that position, then you don't want it bad enough. And that's what all
That's
things
facts. That's what anything though. Not even
Yeah.
in college. If you're not applying yourself enough, then you don't want it bad enough.
That's right.
So
Like just in life in general, like you got a network. Like that's your first step into real life. But you got people to assist you in college to network. So
So what do you say to people who are discouraged from taking that next step?
And you guys like just going to school,
Going forward with doing anything in life, because you seem like you done, you know what I mean, accomplished stuff, and went over hurdles. So,
well, it's all about your fear factor. You know, how large is your fear factor? Is your fear factor is so larger than you to the point where you're going to let it consume you, or you're afraid to fail so much to the point where you have no choice but to be successful. You know, so it's like you have to get serious about life in anything that you do. You have to get very serious and understand that if this doesn't happen for me, then this is who it affects the most. My family, your moms, you know, your parents, your kids. And when you start to really think about that, even when you go outside, you start seeing people that's homeless and you realize they had careers before. You start realizing that these people were somebody 30, 20 years ago. One mistake, one situation, one bad turn, and now all of a sudden they got to recover. And they never recover, you know what I'm saying? Like,
or they can't recover.
Exactly. So those things will really should give you that drive and that push to say, okay, I have no choice but to be successful. Yeah, I'm good in this area, but I need to build a safety net. You know, I really need to build a safety net for not just my kids, you know, for my future. And so it's all about fear factor. What do you do with it? Are you afraid enough to not fail, or you're afraid enough to fail just to stay there? That's human nature.
That's what I like you. You got that knowledge on your head.
It's a little bit.
You got that knowledge. You gotta get your thing. You got that
It's
knowledge.
the color dreads.
I don't think the people can see that. I don't think they can see that. That's coming out soon, yo. They gotta go.
Really?
Yeah, man, it's gotta go.
When did you make this decision?
It was just
You're not allowed to make decisions
it was,
without me.
Oh.
I'm just messing.
I miss XO. Obviously, you like the green.
I do like the green. That's why I started talking to you.
It was a holiday thing.
No. We got a real good. This is my homie. This is my homie in real life. Nah, but when I first met him, I was like, oh my gosh, I love your dreads. And then from there, we just started talking.
Oh yeah, that was at the Thursday event.
No, it was on Tuesday. First Tuesday.
You sure it was first Tuesday?
It's on first Tuesday. What Thursday event you went to?
That was a Thursday event I met you at. AJ's event. So it's third Thursday.
No, it's first Tuesday.
Okay, so he got two. You got first Tuesday and you got third Thursday.
Oh, I've never been to third Thursday.
You sure?
I'm positive. I didn't even know third Thursday was a thing.
You're absolutely correct. So
that's why I'm like, what in the world are you talking about?
The space that he uses now, that space that I met you at, he uses that now for third Thursday.
And he just started that. That was like the first one though.
Was it?
Yeah. Last week was the first one. That's why I'm like, what are you talking about? It's first Tuesdays. I got this. Okay.
I had one shot. Okay.
I got this. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Diet, sugars, and stuff like that. How you live your life? How do you practice to try to live your life?
Well, I won't say that I'm all the way.
Yeah, that's why I say practice, because I do that too. You know, we try.
You want to remove brain fog and think clearly and focus. You really have to. Your water intake has to be extremely high. Number one. Number two, you have to remove sugar from your diet. Not completely, but you have to minimize it to the point where your insulin levels aren't spiking so much, and then it's like a rush, and then you're just like, okay, now we gotta come back down. So now what that does, it causes brain fog.
Balance.
Yeah.
You want to balance it out.
You gotta balance it. But if you on this detox, you know, that's like a shock to your body and your brain. You know, that's a good thing if you want to do it like maybe a food detox. So when you say, okay, I'm gonna eliminate carbs, I'm gonna minimize carbs or eliminate carbs, I'm gonna increase my water intake, I'm gonna minimize sugar, and I'm gonna eat clean for maybe like 3 weeks and get enough rest. I promise you, once you start, when you get on that pattern, you'll start thinking clearly, you're more energetic. You know what I'm saying? You feel different, you know? You feel more sober than anything goes. But you feel more sober than anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're able to receive a lot of information, you're able to download, you're able to regurgitate and put it back out there in such a way where you think that you want some difference, like that movie Limitless. You almost feel like I can
do anything.
Right.
I was me and my old lady, we was talking manifest. And my thing with her is I be like, it's not that I'm trying to tell her don't think that she can't do it, but I say like you can think that you can do it, but you also got to put in the work. You get what I'm saying? So, and I was telling her like, I was your last name Carson. That's crazy. I was watching dude Billy Carson. I don't know if you ever heard of him before, but no. He do though. I think he do donate a lot. He rich. But I don't know though. But anyway, he was basically saying like manifesting, like when you like people be saying they want to manifest stuff, but you're not eating healthy. To think clear. To impose that vision on your, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
go ahead.
This is like, your brain is your most powerful tool. I promise y'all. Like, your brain is where everything is.
Not your dick?
Huh? No.
It's about.
I mean, it's a correlation though.
No, it is not. Don't start. Don't start this foolery.
No, the penis is a direct correlation to the brain at the same time.
It's about self-discipline. A lot of people are not.
Was we not just talking about self-discipline and what's inside your
And
pants?
I'm guilty, like.
We was just talking about that a man can focus more if he can control what's inside his pants.
I wasn't talking about
That's true.
The three of us was talking about that.
That's true.
Dude, how you feel about that?
A man can control. What's it?
A man can. So if he's not so focused on women and having sex, he can control his mental more, and he can be more focused.
But
how you feel about that?
I believe there's a balance. But
Correct.
It can't consume you.
Okay.
If you're doing it too much, we all know, if you ejaculate too much, what that does to the body. You know what I'm saying?
what do a dude tell us?
Or
Tell
it brings you
people
down.
like me.
As a man, we know it brings you down.
It brings you
brings you
down.
It takes a lot out of you.
Nothing.
It takes a lot out of the female too, though. If you
No.
This
This is
a
life
diff-
force.
No,
This is the seed.
this
We
is
carry the
different
seed.
You
type of-
do,
gotta
but
understand.
it's still a lot.
Sit back and
on
learn,
the,
women. Learn.
You gonna stop trying to sell me and control me? What is wrong with you right
I ain't
now?
seen y'all in about 3 weeks. I'm
So
happy.
you trying to sell us? So you can never see me? Like, what in the world is going on right now?
We connected for life.
No.
I think what Mary is basically saying, like, when a man have a mission, he's not really focused on just that girl, and that girl. And with that being said, he's better off because he's focused on what he got to do and not the other shit.
So you saying a man that
But
has no
versus a man that's fucking everything,
Yeah.
he ain't even got no mission.
No.
So like, y'all mean, so it's like the energy, it shows like a man who fucking all the time, he probably ain't really doing too much. He probably ain't got
Slime
too much to
by.
offer. You know what I'm saying? Bam, you get what I'm saying? Versus a man that is not having sex, he probably on a real mission, and the mission probably bigger than some pussy.
Yeah, so majority of men who practice, dick discipline,
DD.
those are the individuals who are majority of the creators of the world.
Yeah.
Correct.
They're always thinking about
Shout
how
out to
to
Diddy.
create and recreate and modify.
No, shout out to Diddy. He
There's
is
a vision.
Yeah, and so yeah, I would
Send
say
you some.
the
It's
vibrations
hilarious.
are definitely higher. They have more energy, and their focus is like top tier. They're not one of those individuals who are like, you know what, man, as long as I'm getting me some ass, I'm good. Yeah, so I would agree with you.
Thank you.
You're right about that.
But it's a balance, At some point,
I feel like
a high stress man needs to relieve. So
Let me say this, bro. I'm gonna hit you with this one then. So, your biological incline versus your, I guess, what you want to say, mental. You feel me? So which one? You know what I mean? Like you said, it is a balance. So I mean, you still just a man, but you smart enough to know what you can and should be doing. That's the thing about men. Like, we are still animals, but we blessed with the intellect to know right from wrong people, not just men.
It's still an animal.
Yeah, we're mammals.
Mammals, you know what I'm saying.
It's still an animal.
I'm just saying.
So what's your take on? I mean, I know you probably agree with that, but give us something on it.
Yeah.
We about to get out this
We
positive.
are animals.
We about to get out this positive shit in a second.
Okay, my bad.
Y'all
I like it, bro.
You just want to be ratchet. Just want to be ratchet.
It goes back to what I said.
Real
It's all
fast,
about
real fast.
You can't help it.
DD, the discipline. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to practice abstinence forever. You know what I mean? Because we are creatures of nature that need that. You know, that's how we are here, right? That's what we do.
Ain't nobody perfect.
Without that, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like you have to have that balance. You can't allow it to consume you, and you have to be careful who you share that with.
Yeah, energy.
We know energy. We all energy focused individuals. And we all alert. We all know what's going on with the whole sex thing, right? You can look at somebody, you can tell they just be out here. You know what I'm saying? You can just feel a dark roll. You can just look at them like,
Mary?
you ain't.
That is not me.
I looked at one of my partners the other day. He had came in the gym. I'm not gonna say his name, but he came in the gym. So I was running on the treadmill. He walked in. I ain't talked to him over 24 hours. So I'm like, okay, you still ain't answering the phone, but you walking in the gym. Walked in the gym, came around, looked at him. I said, hey man, what's going on? You all right? He's like, yeah, I'm good. And I looked at him, he looked so dry. Like, he just looked like he just needs some water. Like, there's something on him. Bring him back to life. And I could tell it was from a product of him just
going through it
with everybody. Yeah. That's his forte. He has no discipline. And I'm like, yo, you got to be careful because you're bringing so much energy. You know what I'm saying? And all this darkness, I can just feel a dark aura around you. And now it's starting to come through your skin. I'm starting to see it. You know what I mean? You're not giving yourself enough time to regenerate. Like, you're just giving it away.
Heal, my brother.
Not just
So
giving it away.
With that being said, man,
Friendly with the DM.
but the young black brothers and young black women, do not be giving y'all energy away, man.
Keep it. Be like me and keep your energy, okay?
I don't know about that. I mean, you might need to release.
Nah, just keep it. Just keep
You might
it.
want to woo.
For stress purposes, yo.
Yeah.
Like, if you're having stress,
This is educational.
It's the most natural medication that we have.
It's medicinal. You feel me? Medicinal.
Yo, you literally just told me that. Like, yo, I don't like what you're doing.
Yeah,
Just go have some sex.
I know.
No, I don't.
Wow.
No, that's literally what he told me. Like, I stop that. Go find somebody to have
it might
sex
be what
with.
you need.
I'm
Especially
telling
if
you.
you
Hush.
tight.
Cut it.
Tight and
Let me tell you why I told him.
Hush.
Let me tell you why I told him. I was like this. Like, I was saying, like, our parents getting older, right? So I'm just thinking, like you said, when you're a man, you got to think about how you going to do this, how you going to do that. So I'm thinking about mom dudes. So I'm saying, like, as a man, I can't not be able to take care of mom dudes when she get older.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do as a man, run from that. You feel me? But I said women tend to run from what triumphs them to be a woman. You get what I'm like? That pain, they look at it as negative. Like, even me, going through it with women, I look at it as negative. But now I'm starting to realize that is what actually makes a man.
But
And if you run, hold on, and if I run from that responsibility as a man, guess what I'm be doing? Running in circle until you build up the nuts to be like, you know what? I ain't running no more. Fuck it.
all right, let me get.
And then that's when you really tap into your masculine, or you really tap into your feminine. You get
But
what I'm saying?
let me give you the whole story though.
Go
Because he
ahead.
only give you his half. So my half was, he was like, why are you not in a relationship?
Gunshots.
I
Pow, pow,
told
pow.
him, hush. I told him I've been in a relationship, which you know all this stuff. I've been in a relationship most of my adult life. So I need to figure out who I am as an adult single. And he was like, well, you don't need to do that. Just find a relationship. You're running away from being in a relationship. And I'm like, no, I'm not running away from being in a relationship. I'm just finding me and building my brand. Once I, feel that I'm at a comfortable spot to be like, you know what, I can add someone to my life because I'm a caterer. I want to make sure everybody's happy, and I'm going to cater to you more than I'm catering to myself. And that's not fair to me, so I need to learn to cater to myself.
So this is you would say this is the era where you're just trying to
Breathe.
Yeah, breathe, try to find yourself. And you're like, yo, I just don't want no distractions.
Correct.
All right. You can still have a situationship without being.
What's up? Kind of cool the way you mix it.
All right, so with that being said, it doesn't mean that you have to get into a fully committed relationship and just, fully commit to that individual. You know what I mean?
Correct.
You don't have to do that. There's a balance, once again.
But if I'm telling you that I've struggled, if I struggled with that balance, so let me figure me out, and then I can try to, throw that balance back in. That's not running. That's trying to get things in order.
Okay, I definitely
What do you got,
feel
Sarah?
like
What you
now.
got for us?
Because
Jazz, tell me.
that's why I'm at the point where I just told y'all I'm focusing on me, because I struggle with that balance too. Like I know what I'm supposed to be doing, and I know that I want to be focused. I have stuff written down, but if I'm in a situationship, because I don't believe in like half-ass. So
You
I'm
dignitized.
No.
That's not even necessarily
No.
the.
I'm sorry. My bad.
No,
Let's speak. No. Let's speak. I'm
I
sorry.
would like to cater to I'm gonna treat us all as a whole. I'm gonna make sure he's straight, and I'm gonna make sure our kids straight. So it's like I'm pouring into everybody else, and before I know it, it's like.
Right, and you're not even focused on yourself. You're like,
Right.
well, I done did X, Y, and Z. I just do that
So,
tomorrow. And then tomorrow was a whole nother obstacle, and you're like, all right, I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow never come, and I'm like, damn,
And
I
this-
done.
So it sounds like
And this ties, hold on, my bad, bro. I'm gonna go. And this ties into what you gonna say. I want brother to say what he gonna say, and I want you to bring the topic in, because what they're saying is the win versus the compromise. And what I'm saying is the individual versus the group. You feel me? It's the individual versus the group. So are we thinking as individuals now or the group? Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
So it sounds like it's all about how you guys
Joe didn't get a shot.
Correct.
invest. Just like the stock market. You ain't gonna throw 10 bands on something that you don't know nothing about.
True.
you just get to know this company, you ain't about to throw 10 bands on it, right?
Right.
You're right.
Gradually throw some stock in that
Emotionally
thing.
and
You're like, all right, let me see how this thing goes.
That is easier said than done, though. Like,
Y'all
men, y'all can be detached easily than us.
Y'all emotionally tied.
Yes.
So
and
what
I'm gonna admit that.
So what I'm saying as a man to a woman, which I'm not a woman, so I can't really tell y'all this, but what I'm saying is y'all battle is to triumph y'all emotions. Just like our battles is to be providers and protectors. That is every man battle.
That's what I'm saying. I can't find that balance because it's not like I can't. If I try to pour the emotions out, then you ain't gonna like who I am then, cause you.
It's not even. So this is the other thing that I told you. It's not that you can't. You just have to make boundaries. Like I told them, like my thing was I have no boundaries. Okay. Like I don't put boundaries in place to protect myself. Okay. So you just got to put boundaries. Like I wasn't taught to protect myself. I was taught to make sure everybody else was good. Think about how they feel in the situation. And that's not fair to me because then who thinks about how I feel in the situation? Right. So you just got to make those boundaries. It's not that you can't do it. You just got to make boundaries. So right now I feel like I'm setting my boundaries. Once I feel like what's a cool boundary for me, then I can be like, all right, well, let me jump into something. Let me jump into a situationship, or let me just have a friend. Let me, you know.
Well,
I totally agree.
I agree with y'all.
Hit the topic though, tell them.
Listen, on our last 20 minutes or 30 minutes on the HTG podcast, what we're talking about now is we're talking about.
You ready to turn up?
No, we already the whole time.
No, we 45 in. We 45 in. So what we want to do is we want to learn how not to drown the audience out and have them come back for more. We had a lot of people checking in. You know, they checking in. You know what I'm saying? It say 2, but a lot of people been checking in, right? And y'all got y'all lives going. So what our topic was tonight was, would you rather take the W, which is a win, or would you compromise for yourself good? So no matter if you're in a relationship, business, friendship, whatever it may be, do you want to win in that situation or do you compromise for your better good? So let's say, example would be like we in a business partnership, right? We want 50-50. But you feel like you bring more to the table, so you want like a 30-70. But I know my 30, your 70 gonna bring my 30 another X amount of attention. So I'm gonna compromise for my 30, give you 70, because on my back end, I'm gonna make more. Because I can transition that into something else. As a man or as a woman, whether you're in a relationship, business, friendship, do you compromise for people because it's gonna be better for you on the long run, or do you want to win? And if the win gonna bring you to like a tragedy or some shit like that, you feel me? So that's what the topic was gonna be tonight.
We gonna let you hit on it first.
All right, so going back to the investment, we're talking about the stock market. I'm not a stock market guru, but
all right.
I'm just saying, going back to the investment.
Wolf on Wall Street.
Right.
Yeah.
So long term versus short term is what we're talking about. If I gotta lose now to gain more later, then absolutely. Especially if I know, the product of what I'm investing in has a long-term residual profits, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm not about to lose right now to lose now and lose later. It's not about to happen. And I'm not about to take an immediate win because I know that's short term. Win the long term game. I'm 34. I don't mind telling you. Win the long term game. So it's like our 30s is our peak years.
I'm old.
So you're in a position where you have to think 10 years down the road. You want to cap off in a situation where things are automatic, right? Automated. So yeah, in these cases, situation whether it be business, relationships, I would compromise the now, especially if it doesn't, put a stand on my integrity. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? As long as it doesn't cross my bottom line or my limitations of what I wanted to accept.
Your boundaries.
Boundaries, right? Yeah, for the great good for the long term. Yeah, absolutely. I'm all for that.
What you think, Mary? What you think?
I think that I'm not taking a win just to take a win. Like I will compromise. Like compromise is the name of the game. Like if you're not able to or willing to lose a little to gain something long term, then your morals are messed up to me in my eyes. Because you just want right now, but are you thinking about later? Like I'm thinking about later. Like what can this do? Like even in my business, I've lost a lot in my business. But look at where I am in my business now. Right. But if I would have been like, this is serving me now, but in the long run, it's not going to keep serving me. So I might as well just go ahead and let it go now or do what I got to do now so that today I'm eating or today I'm happy. Because you're not going to be happy 24/7. Some things you just don't, be like, you know what, I ain't feeling this, but I know once I get over it, we'll see the sunshine again. Right.
Okay. What you think, Jazz?
Of course, I'm about compromise. And I feel like that's, I said my next situation, I am definitely going to take the time to observe the person and see if they think somewhat. I don't expect somebody to actually maneuver the same way I do, but they're thinking and they're more on someone on the same scale. Because I know a lot of people that be want instant gratification, like they feel like if they start something and they ain't getting that instant gratification, like failing, let me do the next thing. And I'm the type of person, I don't mind compromising too. I don't mind losing a little bit and being patient and waiting to get that slow and steady and progress and growth. Like, so definitely, like, yeah, I compromise all day long.
All right, so we all take a compromise.
All right. Cash, what you think? You had about 3 hours to think about this too.
That's great. I'll say it's compromise.
Okay, all right. You get so me personally.
But
He did. That's why I laughed. He just gonna do it just because.
Yeah.
Go ahead and say it.
I just think the win is more individual. Like, it's more for the individual game.
Yeah.
Then the compromise got to be for the group.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my thing, what I've been wrestling with is, because we got so many narratives to, like, I'ma manifest my life, or we gonna build up community. Where do you balance the two in that?
Yeah.
Like, what do you know? Like, okay, I'm about to set individual boundaries for me.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't got shit to do with the community.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But what if your individual boundaries is going against what the community uphold? Like that, like, I don't know. Like, this is what I be wrestling with. Like, do we think Black Power, or do we think I can go work and become the same thing these crackers play?
Yeah.
Like, and I don't think we have a narrative. I'm just saying though. I'm not saying that because we know everybody do it. But I'm just saying that narrative right there is like, okay, I can be an individual and I can win.
But if you don't win, what you want to do? You want to win or compromise?
I think the compromise is the logical answer.
All right, bet. So now it's on me. So what I want to do is I want to win, right? But I want to compromise because, like this. So no, this is what I'm saying. No, I'm about to break it down. So personally, we was talking about relationships, right? We was talking about women, we was talking about men, right? People that had your woman, people that had your man, depending on what you do, right? That was a win for them. So it's a win for me when it's not a race for me, it's a marathon. Shout out my boy Nipsey, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I'm compromising so I can cross the finish line in life. Like, I don't want the 20, the 40, the 100. I want the marathon because I need this shit to keep going. I want a full circle. So if the full circle in my relationship mean I compromised a lot of shit for us to be what we need to be, I'm good with that, right? Whether it's a relationship, friendship, business. Now, you can't just be fucking me over all the time. But at
I was about to be like, you have to be compromised.
I don't want you to, but
balance.
The compromise to get what we need to get to the ending goal, to where we both eating, to where we both winning, to where we both happy and we see the same vision, because everybody don't see your vision. Like on this podcast, nobody pay us to come on our podcast.
Don't do that.
But no.
Don't do that.
You got a different.
Don't do that.
But no, you got a vision.
Don't do that.
You got different angle though.
You got to, but no, on some real shit though. You teach me though. You got a vision that when they pull up, it's a deposit. Jazz got a vision for what she want to do when she coming on to us, helping us gaining some material and things of that nature. She got a vision too. Keith's got a vision for his individual thing too. Like I said, I got 8, maybe 7 to 8 co-hosts that ain't even here right now that started with me. They had a vision that wasn't my vision. But they doing their thing, but they still support us. So it's like, at the end of the day, it's a marathon, because when it happens, Like when they came to me right now, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna give you a contract. The foundation gonna get theirs, y'all gonna get y'all's, and we gonna figure out how to move forward. So it's a marathon, and we got to figure out how to get it. So I'm really just compromising my whole life, my whole security, my job shit, because I like doing the part. My time, my affection, my patience. I'm compromising all that to do what I really like doing. So yeah, I'm gonna compromise to get what I need to get, and that's in my relationship, my friendships, and my business. So that's what the subject was gonna be tonight. And on the fuck shit was.
But hold on, but you gotta compromise with people that's willing to compromise too.
Yeah. So
it's gotta be like a full circle. Like you can't be the
that's
only one out here.
That's why I said it gotta be a marathon. It can't be a race.
But everybody's got to be in the marathon.
Yeah, everybody. I think everybody in the marathon with us. You know, and with me.
I want to say this. Can I say this?
And my brother Alpha Phi Alpha. Speak, please speak.
You got to know the difference between people who really want to see you win. You see this here.
Yeah.
People that really want to see you win long term. The individuals who are truly self-serving.
Yeah.
You have a lot of self-serving individuals in this world. You know, and you'll never know. It won't reel their heads until the opportunity presents itself when you actually poke them. You know what I mean? Like you do some money. You know what I'm saying? Or opportunity coming, you don't immediately put them on.
Yeah.
You know, or a case situation where, you know, let's just say somebody coming as a resource, and then they want me to fly out. That's what I say about the room. But you never mention another individual.
Mm-hmm.
If they know long term this is for you, they will be happy for you. They will clap for you. You know what I mean? But if they're self-serving individuals, you'll be able to pick that out from amongst anybody, because that person's always thinking like I. They always say I first.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I. That's a problem.
I had to learn that too. I learned that the hard way starting this podcast. I was like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But we was really doing it together. But just because I was doing a lot of things, it made people feel different. But I had to learn it the hard way. Apologize. Everybody cool. But I had to learn the hard way because I'm so used to like you know how it is when you pledge.
Okay.
And then let's say you the honcho. Let's say you the honcho.
Yeah.
You the hunch. You taking all the shit.
Mm-hmm.
But let's say you the financing.
Oh yeah.
Nigga, I helped y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all was bullshitting, so I helped y'all make sure we made this shit happen.
That's right.
Then, I was the honcho. I took the heat for y'all. You know what? I was the president, so I had to go to the meetings, make sure. So, like, it's a lot of I and we, but you got to understand what a team is. You got to understand what one interchangeable parts is one body. And you know what? It took me a little minute to learn that. So now I learned it, and then, you know, we got everything to get everything cool. But, you know, like, it's a lot because, you know, as an individual, you want recognition. Even in your job, everybody want to be validated. So, like, you got to learn how to be validated and also be a team member. And that's how I learned on my job. I'm a manager, so it's like I got to learn how to say, you know, we did this together. Mm-hmm. When y'all fuck up, I can't say, oh, y'all fucked up. No, we fucked up as the whole time.
When you're a leader, you got to take the blows.
Oh, Lord.
So you think Young Thug should let everybody be free? Take out the choice.
I ain't facing no Rico right now, so I don't know.
That's a different world right there.
But he a leader though.
He is a leader.
Hey, we're not a gang, my brother.
Right, like
we're a record label.
Bro, let's keep it 100 though. He really is one of them.
Birdman
he really had a org behind him, and he really had the money to benefit the org. He was a leader, and what should be the stand-up thing to do? And see, that's what I'm saying. Or was he really an individual?
It all depends on.
Was he for the group, or was he an individual?
Are you in the pond? Are you in the sea? Are you in the ocean? Them boys drowning in the ocean right now. Yeah. Big fish out there. I'm a leader right here.
Killer whales. Killer whales.
Big fish. This is fish that you'll never get to see unless you dive deep. So
you seen the Mega?
That was the first time diving deep into that ocean.
You seen the Mega, whatever that movie was, the Mega.
Oh, the Megalodon.
Megalodon.
Shark.
Yeah, you know how you be a great white, and then the Megalodon way down there. He came up there, the Megalodon 80 feet. The great white like 20. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it's a different world.
You know what I'm saying?
Fish. So yeah, to answer your question, nah, he's playing in the biggest scene.
Yeah. Hey, to get off that, man, I want to go back to psychology. Tell me what it's like. Tell me what it's like to be a member of Alpha Phi Alpha. If you can, tell me what it's like. I mean, because everything.
You see what they did?
They twitched it out, ain't it?
They have smoking.
No, we're not even that.
You understand the art.
No.
I just seen that.
Not even go there. Tell me what it was like to be a part of a Greek organization on South Carolina State. In South Carolina State, what it was like to be a part of a Greek organization.
All right.
Y'all had the best coming out shows, bro.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I really appreciate that. We work hard on this thing.
Yeah, I already know. You gotta tell me.
And that was the standard. You know, once you set a standard, you cannot disappoint the people, especially at the HTCU.
Yeah.
That
You know what I'm
part.
saying?
Because they
Like,
get
I
angry.
love my kin folks, but one thing about us, when the standard is set, that's the standard. Like, that's it.
And they ain't coming back.
And if you come down from anything, man, I don't care what you do. One thing you do great.
Congrats,
One thing
right
you do
there.
wrong is below the standard.
And I got
That's
another
the
question
thing I
after
love about
that.
our people. We always gonna hold each other accountable, but we also gonna make sure, all right, you gotta give us something.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. I'm gonna keep 100 school. Boy, hey, the Alpha shows goddamn before added on. Like they was extra.
The Alpha,
extra.
listen, the Alphas ran Voorhees College.
Oh yeah.
2007 homecoming. We came with the power and knocked their ass out.
Yeah, look, bro, listen.
The homecoming show.
Yeah.
The Alphas always win
But you know when
because they got the numbers, they got the precision, and they do their shit.
And that.
And then 2007, we had about 16 on the yard, and we did their ass in.
So you saying the boys got real comfortable? They got real comfortable.
No, they ain't get comfortable. We just knew we had to come with because 2006 when we crossed over.
Yeah.
We crossed over 2006, but we didn't probate until fall 2006. So the homecoming, it wasn't nothing but like 6 of us stepping because it was 9 on my line.
Oh, okay, so it's like a real
You know what I'm saying?
reservation line, but you only had
It was the rest of the line. 6 of us stepped. We had on we didn't even buy purple shirts, bro. We dyed some white shirts purple with some black pants. Like we ain't know.
Man, listen,
You know what I'm
we got
saying?
many resources.
But look,
we can.
2007, we had about 15 or 17 on the yard. And we came with the fucking firepower, bro. We went over the time. They couldn't eliminate us because we were so dope. And we won. But
So
the Alpha,
get the points
yeah,
when it comes to time.
Alphas always come with the shit at boys. We came with the shit 2007. I don't know what 2008 they came with it, but you know, at the end of the day, it's all about the precision, how you doing it, and then how you roll. But the Deltas at Voorhees College, I always ran the yard.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to 85.
Let me ask y'all this though. What is the you keep putting emphasis on the precision. So what is the is that Creed relatable? Like y'all more precise and y'all just like
We hop, they step.
I mean, I know y'all hop, I know they
you can hear
step,
the
but
difference in the sound of a stomp than actual somebody stepping the ground and actually stepping versus a hop.
so you don't think it's precise hopping?
It makes a
It's
sound.
all about
It's a
the sound.
sound. It's a sound.
It's a distinctive sound that you hear. You know, that may sound
I
like we got the mics on the
I
stage.
went against Apples.
Because like sound is different. Like sound brings energy.
We're wearing boots. They might be wearing hard bottoms. And then on the way to cheat with some hard bottoms is putting tats on the bottom. The way to cheat with some boots is putting tats on the bottom.
Oh, I didn't do that.
You know what I'm saying? But then you gotta worry about like Voorhees, we didn't have a stage. You know, they had a wood platform.
Yeah, the wood platform.
Some schools might have a stage. So when that shit hit and you got them hard bottoms on and that shit going bam and everybody like this,
Bro, I know.
that shit like that. You know, y'all was coached by the Bruhs. Woodman was coached by the Alphas. Shout out to Darryl Bird. Darryl Bird, get well soon, my brother. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to him. Shout out to his daughter giving us an update on everything going on with him. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's just like, bro, when you moving in sync, it's cool. When you hopping and then people throwing it on, one person going this way, one person going that way, it's different.
Okay, but you ain't answering my question. Like, y'all could train to be like that. Hop in sync. So is it like a style? I'm saying though, like I'm not.
Bro, it's
I used to step, bro. We used to have to hop on. You know what I mean?
It's more.
Like they is more like freestylish. Like they freestyle, but they, like I said, they more precise. So I'm saying like, they in y'all.
I think it's more about putting your show together and everybody need to be on point. You feel me? Cause like listen like this.
They clean.
They clean. They real clean.
Yeah.
But
But what I'm
nasty.
saying though,
They
I can
clean.
wear boots. I can wear the same
Listen.
thing they wear, and I
Think
can
about
still
this.
be precise.
Listen, if you're a capper and you're precise, and you throw that cane in the air, it's 6 cane. Let's say 12 canes go up, and one of them motherfuckers fall and hit the ground. Ooh.
I did that too. You know, I still out there too.
No, I'm just saying. It's like, listen, it's about the precision. Got to be there no matter where you at.
It's all about precision.
And then when you put them,
All right, let the
Yeah,
man talk.
my bad.
You
Go
take
ahead,
it
go
over. Go ahead. Go.
It's all about precision,
Mhm.
originality,
Mhm.
what's the other term we use? Complexity.
Mhm.
Be yourself. You know, and as long as you have those 3 things in the line, trust me, you will win the show. Overall, it has to be throughout the duration of the show. No, I mean, you know, we the Ice Cold
Enthusiasm.
Brothers, you know, we the Ice Cold Brothers. You know, we the movers and the shakers. You know what I'm saying? We the go-getters. We are the trailblazers. So the standards already set before we even touch the stage. You know what I mean? When you see us get up there, it's like, oh yeah, we gotta pay attention. That's why we always go like this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go take your break. You know what I'm saying? Go get some popcorn, get your hot dog, whatever.
My brother, it was great to have you on the HTG podcast. You know what I'm saying? You are the alpha, but I am the omega. So you will see
Oh,
me at
listen,
the end.
respect to the Omega South Side. Listen, my best friends.
Yeah,
Do you know Brandon Jameson? Probably.
What school?
He went to South Carolina State. But
I got to see him.
You know this BDI guy.
Yeah.
Trust me, that's my best friend.
Not
He's
this
an
video,
Omega.
guy.
Yeah, he look like Uncle Professor. It's a black version. That's what boy is. I can talk about it right now. I've been doing it since I
You
was
got
4 years
to,
old.
Brandon. You got
Uncle
I've been doing it since
Fester.
I was 4 years old. Trust me, the best friend. Yeah, let's do Uncle Professor.
Mhm.
But
Shout
all I'm
out to
saying
Family
is,
Matters. No, I'm
to.
sorry.
Adam Family.
What? You see me looking at you like
Hey, you need another shot, my guy.
you said you don't want no more
I
of that.
had 3 mini shots.
I was like, you see, I was like,
I ain't
what?
gonna lie, y'all been watching Family Matters over and over and over and over and over.
Like
and over.
Family
But
Matters.
give respect. I would say this: there is friendly competition amongst degrees.
Yeah, great.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's so competitive to the point where with iron sharpens iron, we make each other so much better on it in any aspect of the campus. You know what I'm saying? Whether you know, involved heavily in the community, whether you know, helping people move in, you know what I'm saying, like freshman move in, stuff like that, whether it be like the freshman orientation. Like, we always going to try to outdo each other, but we know ultimately it's all for the same common cause. You know what I mean?
Voorhees Couch, we had the Q Hall.
Q out.
$5. We'll move you in your dorm. Everything Q Hall.
Make some money.
We had we had them out there like this. With the little tight t-shirts on there, like $5. We'll move you in front of the girls' dorms.
Oh yeah, of
You know what I'm
course.
saying?
I
All
think
that.
that was probably the thing that maybe started them to transition over to NC State too, because I promise you, like, we couldn't touch the freshman dorm.
Mhm.
Hall? Oh man, for us to go 12 floors, them boys were going up there. They was moving everybody.
Yes, well,
That's why they was always at them big old schools, had all the girls first, and we sitting there in our little part like, hold on, what happened?
yes, well. Yes, well, though. Me and my boy came and took battle over our freshman year. Had all of them two knocking on those basketball players. Apples knocking on. I'm a freshman, bro. I'm just chilling with her. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, man, God, we was.
Nah, shout out to them, though. Love them, man. Love them.
Hey, my brother, I need you to come back to be a co-host, bro. It's Denmark, South Carolina. I love Denmark.
Whenever you need my help, if I'm available, you got
I
it.
definitely like them.
Real talk.
Most definitely, most
Y'all
definitely.
can't steal
What the
my friend
bullshit
now.
ain't though? What's the bullshit?
Now we don't want to get into it. Yeah, he cool with. We kind of went into it, but not into it. You know what I'm saying? Like Jazz got a lot on her mind.
Yeah, Jazz, you really giving me stuff on my mind vibe.
You are.
So I'm telling
You
you,
are
you
just
can't-
sitting over
You
there
ain't
just
coming
chilling.
here like Jazz. You got in the car, you was smoking. I'm like,
And
Me
that's
too.
what it is. I'm just like,
She just high.
I'm
She
here.
just high.
That's all.
Hey, so tell me.
Well, for real, no. It's
Go ahead.
just my youngest son, yeah, he just.
Getting on your nerves.
Yeah, man.
Hey, so let me tell me about this. Being from Denmark, right? No bull, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a small population.
Yeah.
How you feel about these niggas knocking out the same thing? You know what I'm saying? How did you
Well, I know you went through it.
I'm gonna tell you how I navigated
tell me that?
it. Because I had a best friend, one of my best
And no,
friends.
look, hold on, before you get. How do you feel like you in high school knocking out these things, but these niggas coming from every place in the world going to Voorhees and Denmark Tech, and they liking the dudes from college?
Alright, so
It's hard.
Hold on, say that. What's the last part again?
Like, so the dudes coming from college, our dudes coming, you know, the freshmen and stuff coming to Denmark Tech and Voorhees College. But you in high school, you a senior, you got your girl, and they're like, oh, this nigga he's from Washington, he's from California.
See, that's always a battle. You know, it's always gonna be a battle.
Yeah.
It's the new guy on the block. You know what I'm saying? I went to school from grade school all the way through with you, so you know me in and out. You know what I mean? You done went around the circuit and did your thing, so you're like, okay, I'm gonna try this option here. And then you get this guy that come from DC. You know, you got this guy that came from Orangeburg potentially. You got people that came from, you know, Florida, whatever the case is. He's the new guy on the block. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Don't let him have a car.
And he coming back down the car.
Don't let him come. Don't let him come with a car. Don't let him come with that, what was it, 06 Honda? Yeah. You know what I'm saying, with rims on it?
No, the Bubba Chevy.
Oh, the Bubba Chevy.
Oh, Bubba Chevy.
Let it go to color. It's over with. You done lost. She gone, my boy.
You ain't getting her back.
It's gone. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, and that's, you really can't compete unless your family come from money. You know what I'm saying? The way you can compete with those type of resources, because you got a lady, you can't take her nowhere if you ain't got a car. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no resources, like all y'all gonna be able to do.
You can't go to Shakers.
You can't go to Shakers. You can't trick off in Shakers.
What's the club in Nices that we used to go to? The other, not Shakers.
You talking about?
You know when you instead of going to Shakers, you turn right and go the other way.
It was called
Unique.
Unique. Yeah, Unique.
Shout out to Unique. I performed in Unique a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Did a couple songs.
I can't even remember which one it was.
The one with the stage. As soon as you get in, you gotta, get the
like you go up, like you going to Columbia and you bust it right.
What was the one without like the bathroom with the that D20 got out there?
Oh no, that was back up. That was like going back to Allendale. Oh yeah, we
just have to go.
Listen, we used to have them things, but listen, I throw if a nigga let me get the club for fucking $100 a night, I'm having a party there. I'm gonna have $100 to get the building, 120, 150 get the building. I would spend $200 on the liquor, bullshit. I'm gonna get a DJ for about $100, so I'm about $400 in.
You know you gonna make
$10 in. I got about 100 people. Yeah, I'm killing them. $2 a drink. Just tip my bartenders, you know, whatever. I'm gonna have a party. Omega oil gonna be flowing.
That's it.
Not
Omega
oil.
That's all you have to have us making this shit, boy. That's when I realized, like, well, what are you doing drinking with these people?
Bro, listen.
No, my ex-husband was a Sigma, and so he used to make
that
blue
shit
juice.
good too. That shit good.
Nah, when I tell you it tastes like Kool-Aid, but you would be like knocked out on the floor somewhere.
Yeah.
He used to make it in like giant containers, like moving
He used
containers.
to come pick me and his brother
Anything
up,
goes, people.
get the cooler, get all the stuff, and have us in the back. Like, y'all.
But see, no, the thing that was
Hey,
like,
school, you really look like a boss back there.
no, like wait.
Yeah, the Omega oil to have your girl high and lifted up.
I'm telling you.
Not high and lifted up.
Yeah, we're going to church now. Listen, I'm telling you, girl be sitting there all timid and saying, oh yeah, I take a little bit. They say, you know.
Sweating. Dripping in sweat. Bro, almost off.
She gone, man.
Bro, listen. Like, so I was a junior when Keys, my brother, D.
Us first, though. No, it was Ryan.
Ryan, like I had like 6. They all came to Voorhees, bro. So when we had our first, I was like, y'all come to the house. You gotta do something for me. You gonna get in the party. So I'm like, hey, look, roll these blunts up. I'm gonna pour this shit in here. Y'all just need to mix this shit, bro.
Man, we have to put sugar in
bro.
there.
No.
Wait, you can't tell them. You can't tell them.
Bro, listen.
The recipe.
Bro, listen. We had like 30 gallons of that shit at the party, bro.
Listen,
bro. And we had a bullshit liquor. Like I used to get the like.
I would tell them the specialty though.
I get like the Zip Cop. I get the Zip Cop with the Everclear. I mix this shit with the Grey Goose and everything. The Grey Goose, the Hennessy would be the goddamn Paul, bro. We'll put that shit on ice. Bro, they'll come to the party, $5 to get in. It'd be like $1 every drink or $2 a drink. Bro, the first party my little brother went to, shout out to highlight. This nigga was on top of my box Chevy. This nigga was just dead. Like I thought he was a corpse. He was like, but I threw up everywhere. I'm just dead.
My ex-husband used to make, because y'all don't like the taste of alcohol, so he used to be like, "Can you taste the alcohol?" But by the time I couldn't taste it no more, I'd be drunk. But then
dead.
I'd be
Tastes like Kool-Aid. They used to call it 8 piss. Oh yeah, we ain't worry about that. Cause we recording right here, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
We used to call it 8 juice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 8 juice.
Yeah, that was another one. Anything that the grease make ladies believe me.
You gonna have
down.
a good time.
You gonna have a good time. You said you had in the air.
You going down.
I was never sick though. I Blue Juice. You be lit.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. I love the alphas. I love the sigmas. I love the iotas. But the motherfucker, I love the Q's. Shout out to Q's. But it wasn't a party I ain't even want to. If it wasn't, I would go to a Kappa party off top.
Oh man.
But the Kappa Castle is motherfucker. Motherfucker, the Kappa Castle in Orangeburg.
Kappa Castle, you gonna be drenched now. You gonna be drenched in sweat, so you like this. Dress light. No, the boys, they come out there, they do their thing. I don't know if it's alcohol that get these women make it look a little bit more sexier, but these women, they memorize it.
Had your condom on when you walked in the door, my boy.
For sure, that Kappa Castle, it was like a castle.
Yeah,
it was like
going
down.
Wow. Jazz, you thought you was holy, but if you was there, you was gonna be holy. Nigga, have your But I tell you, and on that note, man, we on the HTG podcast. Anything go. Hey, man, we can go down the line. Everybody can tell everybody where they from, where they represent, all their social medias, man. You feel me? Come tell you like this. Shout out to Orangeburg. Shout out to Denmark, South Carolina, 29042, my boy. You feel me?
Yo, it's your boy Cash Out Keith, man. You know y'all where y'all can find me. Facebook, Cash Out Keith. Instagram, Cash Out Keith. Cell phone.
Gang, shit. Jazz.
It's your girl, Jazzy J. Walking Cocktails. You can find me on Instagram, Jazzy Ladies. I also have a Instagram business page as well, Walking Cocktails. I will be promoting more on there as well, but just hit me up if you need those drinks. Drink responsibly.
Okay.
Come get a drink with some legs on it, man. Come get some.
And she's single too. She's single. It's Valentine's Day, nigga.
Why was you trying to?
Hey, and she got a dookie shooter, y'all, a real one.
Huh?
I don't know what that is.
What is that?
Wait, what?
Dookie shooter, her ass.
Yeah, she got a little booty. She got a little booty taste.
What is that?
I knew how she was gonna take it. Though, like, oh shit.
She got a dookie shooter.
I never heard it called that.
Shout out my girl Butterbean.
Right.
Hey, a man like just tell him I got a little dookie shoot now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Nah, I'm done.
What's really going on?
It's a no for me. I ain't telling nobody that.
Okay, for the dookie shooter. DS.
I'm done.
How you, man?
It's your boy Joe Carson,
Okay.
the Car Show with Carson. You can follow me on Instagram, TonyStar_84. You can check out my accolades once you hit that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go down the whole deal of what I do and everything like that. Just your friendly guy, you know. Let my girl tell it. I'm the Greenville Gigolo.
I didn't say that. They lied to you. Don't believe anything does not always go. Okay?
I'm just saying that's what you saying right there.
No, that is what they said that I said. You should have a little more merit on me to know that one, I ain't about to put your business out there, and I'm gonna hold you up like you know how you be holding these women. Yeah.
It's Super Bowl in 2 weeks, man.
Come on, you gotta make it. You gotta make it.
I lift it up.
I lift it up. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's your boy
Joe.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll just take this over here and you want to okay, go ahead. You guys can follow me on all social media platforms, XOMac, no C in the Mac. I am currently on tour, the XO Media Tour. If you would like to be a guest on my show, you want your music played, you want some promo, you want a photo shoot, you want some BTS, whatever you need, XOMac, no C in the Mac @gmail.com. And if you would like to be a guest on the Anything Goes,
Hey man, holla at your boy SB High Star. That's Instagram, Facebook. HTG Podcast on Instagram and Facebook. HTG Podcast on YouTube. SB Visions on Snapchat. SB Visions on Twitter. I really don't be on Twitter, man. But listen, we want to thank Joe for being on the HTG Podcast, man. My boy, listen, hey, I really think this was a great podcast. I want to thank Mary. I want to thank Jazz. I want to thank Cash Out, who have been dealing with me because I've been traveling for the last couple of weeks, and we ain't been able to record. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out
to you, even though you tried to sell us out.
I love y'all.
I'm always coming
I love y'all. Shout out to Butterby. Shout out to Killer KJ. Shout out to Coach Red. Shout out to I Deleted It. Shout out to Bob Martin. Shout out to Dirty Diana. Shout out to High Life. Anybody we miss?
Shout out to Street Capital.
Street Capital. Shout out my boy Jed, man. Shout out to Eyes. Major. Shots by Major. Hey, the best motherfucking video for in the motherfucking state. Hey, shots by Major.
Me and Major didn't get. Well, I didn't get home until 6:30.
They was out last night.
We was out last night recording.
They was at the Vault, Columbia, South Carolina. Shout out to Big Twins Entertainment. Shout out to Rennie Rucci. Yeah. Shout out to everybody in Columbia. Shout out to Charles, South Carolina, Chucktown. But big shout out to my boy Joe. Shout out to Denmark, South Carolina, 29042. Denmark Tech, Voorhees College, McDonald's, Subway, Two Ends, and the Chinese restaurant. You feel me?
Thank you for that Chinese restaurant.
Hey, if you ain't never had cat. Hey, get you some sesame chicken, my boy. That shit be bussin'. Low man. Hey, shout out to Brilliant, shout out to Trucker.
I mean, at some point, all of us probably done ate some cat, rat, whatever they be.
I was eating some cat on the other night.
That was different.
Nah, not that type of cat. I ain't never ate that type of cat. I
never had a threesome.
And I will never.
Hey, on that note, we on the HTG Podcast with Anything Goes, where you know the first rule is to be yourself, second rule is to have fun, and the 3, 4, 5 is drink. So what I've been doing all night, meet me at Rain tonight. We hosting the goddamn show, R&B, you did. My boy Cash Out, my girl Jazz, my girl Enso, my girl Killer KJ, and my boy Joe with the green dress on the end, you feel me? Hey, shout out to the 858 Ice Cold Brothers and Omega Sci-Fi. We out this motherfucker. You did.